Hello friends, Assalamu Alaikum. This is Halil and you are watching Infobia TV.
Welcome to Super Mario Brothers. With 35 players? Compete against other players near and far in this online battle game. Enemies you defeat will be sent to other players' courses, but this also works the other way around. Use the item roulette and these 4 strategies to try to outpace your opponents. Keep going until you're the last Mario standing or running. This game will be an exclusive offer for Nintendo Switch Online members. Super Mario Bros. 35 launches October 1st as a digital-only title and will be available for a limited time until March 31st, 2021.
Crash Bandicoot, you banished me to the past. But all it did was give me more time to plan your doom.
Get a drum as a toy for Christmas. Was one of the greatest innovators. They know to and right. It's a holy art full of man.
How many times have you beaten this clown anyway?
3.
Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
I can't shake him! Giving engines full power!
Think you can escape?
This is gonna be close!
Pilots, you are the Empire's strength. We do not accept defeat.
Remember why we fly. For hope. For the new republic.
Vengeance will be ours.
Seize that moment.
When the perfect shot makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
FIFA 21 rewards you for your creativity and control both on and off the ball, with more intelligent player positioning, better scoring opportunities, and player-controlled runs. Last season, dynamic one-on-ones put you in charge of 1v1 battles. In FIFA 21, agile dribbling lets you unleash your creativity to go past the defender. Show off some fast footwork to leave them lost for words. Hold down the right shoulder button and use the left stick to get close control over the ball. See how Sterling uses his quick feet to take it around the defender and lays off that perfect through ball. Or do it in style with the new skill moves like the bridge dribble and the ball roll fake to explode past defenders. And in defense, counter the oncoming attacker by using your muscle to stop them in their tracks. In past seasons, you rely on the AI to make the right runs off the ball. Now you've got more control over your attacker's movement in the build-up. Get inventive and control your teammates' runs with directed pass and go and directed runs. Watch how a tap on the left bumper and a flick of the right stick sends Salah into space before he dispatches the return. Or lock onto one player to take matters into your own hands. The world's best players are always in the right place at the right time. Now they have that same level of positional awareness in FIFA. World-class forwards like Sergio Aguero hold their runs to stay onside. Creative playmakers like Kevin De Bruyne find the spaces to play those incisive through balls. Midfielders like Fabinho shut off passing lanes. And defensive giants like Van Dijk block more effectively when they get in the way of shots and crosses. FIFA 21 also smooths out those defense v attack free-for-alls when the ball goes loose in the box with a refreshed collision system. Now you'll see less falling over and more natural outcomes when players fight to be first to the ball. And a focus on the fundamentals includes your feedback to unlock creativity in FIFA 21. Switch on new manual headers and send headed shots and passes exactly where you're aiming. Dispatch the ball into space for your teammate to run onto with more effective long through balls. Master those skills? Competitor mode gives you an idea of what it's like to play against the best FIFA players in the world, giving your opponent better skill moves, dribbling and all-round tactical awareness so you can take it beyond legendary. But don't worry if you miss your chance. Have another go at striking it just right with new gameplay rewinds in kickoff mode for a second shot at perfection. That's a quick tour of some of the biggest features coming to gameplay in FIFA 21. With the all-new attacking system, smarter positioning, better scoring opportunities, and player-controlled runs, you'll be rewarded for flexing your creativity and control in FIFA 21. And there's much more to come in career mode and FIFA Ultimate Team.
talking, Doctor. Keep talking. I'll find a way.
Do not allow yourself anger. Do not allow yourself yourself to fear, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. You understand me, Tazi?
Where is everyone?
Mother of God, what happened here?
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear. Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
I'm from the Resistance. Your sister Leia sent me. We need your help.
The Force will be with you, always.
Punch it! Not him, the Falcon.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So be it, Jedi.
Huh?
Ice Crown. A monument to our suffering. The veil between life and death. Where a usurper sits on a frozen throne. But no king rules forever. this crown. To wield so much power.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison. Set us all free.
Our London town, a modern metropolis, built on history and prosperity. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh my God.
Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
With London under attack by a mysterious terrorist, the government turns to a private military company called Albion to keep everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion. He's kindly stepped up to establish order.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize this.
He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city. Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Be sure and spread the word.
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything from party pills to people.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers. With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out.
Any of the brave Londoners you see walking the streets can be recruited into your team. Like him. Her. Or even her. Everyone could become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London. All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London. They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Dear God, my eyes.
Mikey!
Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
Like everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make him handy. He can even call his own cargo drone. Perfect for gate crashing, when you're not invited. And who needs a regular old gun when you have a bloody nail gun?
Come here, you side-eyed shitboard. Christ, what is that thing?
Perhaps we could approach this mission differently. If you'd rather keep your distance, we've got you covered. Amy is a drone expert.
What have we here?
A real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are. Let's class the place up.
A drone expert does have the unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aims, she fires, she hits.
I'm reading incoming drones.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor. And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more ways than one to get the job done. Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. Criminals running our streets, illegals threatening our families, the police commissioner himself, assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He does have a slight drinking problem, though. And he's passed out. We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional. It's almost crass to call him a hitman. Some might even call him an artist. Here's the bastard responsible. Done and dusted.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
Not everyone in London is a legendary assassin or a super spy, but everyone can be a hero. So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance. It's time to take back London.
Hey, come and check this out.
What on earth is that?
Not a clue.
Hi, I'm Pete Samuels. I'm the CEO of Supermassive Games and the director for the Dark Pictures anthology. My intention for today is to give you some background to the story, the evolution of gameplay, and to help you build a picture of where Little Hope is both similar to and different from Man of Medan. But first, a short recap on what the anthology is and the team's intentions. The anthology is a series of intense, standalone cinematic horror games, released on multiple formats. Each is a new and totally different story with new characters, new settings, and inspired by different subgenres of horror. How you play and the decisions you make will determine whether your protagonists live or die during the course of each game. And each is designed from the ground up for massive replayability, with branching storylines, different endings, and multiple modes of play, including couch co-op and the critically acclaimed 2-player online shared story mode. So let's talk about Game 2, Little Hope. Set for a summer 2020 release, the story takes place mainly in the present day in an abandoned New England town called Little Hope, a place with a dark history, a paranoia that pervaded a settlement at the centre of the 17th century witch trials. As before, it's multi-platform, 4 to 5 hours single player, with the alternative Curator's Cut playable story where you control different characters. And with couch co-op and 2-player online mode to play, both of which were received very enthusiastically first time out. The game centres around a whole new cast of playable characters, a small college class on a field trip in Massachusetts, Taylor, Andrew, Daniel, and a mature student, Angela, with their professor, John. Following a bus crash, they find themselves in the deserted town of Little Hope, and are prevented from leaving by a dense and mysterious fog. But Little Hope isn't just deserted. As I've said, it's a New England town with a dark past, and with plot lines influenced by the Andover and Salem witch trials and the recounting of these in Arthur Miller's The Crucible. Our story forms around paranoia, brutal executions, and the pursuit of redemption. As they explore Little Hope, looking for an escape, they try to understand the meaning of these events, the root of the evil, and how it is directly connected to them.
I come to Creepy Central just to get a top-up.
What does that mean?
The more obvious cinematic and literary influences for the game include The Witch, Season of the Witch, and Blair Witch, but people will recognise some other strong influences, such as Hellbound Heart, Hellraiser, and other similar works by Barker, and indeed Silent Hill, and two of my personal favourites, It Follows and The Omen. Interestingly, our studio is just a stone's throw from Guildford Cathedral, which features strongly in Richard Donner's 1976 classic. A basis in real or mythological events is a core component of each of the dark pictures, and as I touched on earlier, Little Hope's basis lies in the New England witch trials of 1692. And something I hadn't realised until researching the subject is that during that period, more people were accused and arrested for witchcraft in Andover than were in the neighbouring town of Salem. And it was through studying a map of Andover in 1692 that we came up with the name for our fictional town of Little Hope. But our quest for historical authenticity doesn't end there.
Who the hell are you? Why are you dressed like that?
The first step in designing our 1692 characters was to enlist the services of a British TV and film costume designer who researched the period extensively to create sketches, source materials, and garment samples as reference for his designs, which our artists have recreated in great detail for our authentic 17th century pilgrim characters. But other than the story, the characters, the tone, the influences, and the subgenre, how does Little Hope differ from Man of Medan?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, Little Hope retains the values of cinematic presentation that define our studio, and we've incorporated a wider range of camera systems, seamlessly transitioning to close, character-centric cameras where we feel that better suits the environment and the player experience, with left-stick camera control to help both PC and console gamers feel a closer attachment to their character, and with a greater range of walk speeds that fit the environment and the narrative. Building on feedback from a growing Dark Pictures community, their team have developed the controls and interface to provide clearer context, improve the player's understanding of the world and events, and increase the engagement in the story through improved pacing and fluidity. These include context for interacting with objects in the world, QTE alerts that inform players of the location of an upcoming QTE, and the action that the character will perform if successful. And there are periodic reminders of immediate character goals, and much more fluid camera and animation transitions throughout. One of the mysteries of Little Hope is finding out the connection between a present-day group of college students stranded in Little Hope, a group of settlers in the 17th century in Andover, and a family in 1970s New England. So, without giving too much away, I hope, That's the basis of the story and the nature of the threat.
Heading into Little Hope feels like our only option.
I'm not so sure about that.
Where else can we go?